It cannot be said enough. Montgomery County is experiencing a housing shortage. The shortage isn't theoretical, it's a real problem that threatens our economy, our community, and the diversity and vibrancy that makes Montgomery County the model that others seek to emulate. Our county is home to more than 1 million residents and is expected to add 200,000 more people over the next 25 years. But we are not building enough housing fast enough to keep up with this growth. As the agency responsible for land use and zoning in Montgomery County, it is our duty to our residents to take a hard look at whether we are achieving our housing goals. We need to provide more housing options for our residents. These residents include the teachers we have entrusted with educating our children, teachers who have had to leave our county because they can't find or afford a place to raise their families here. These residents also include our own children and grandchildren who were raised in Montgomery County and want to build their careers and start families in Montgomery County, but cannot find housing in Montgomery County to suit their needs. Our acute housing shortage is also affecting the county's economic viability. The share of middle-class families that own or want to own homes has dropped tremendously over the past 2 decades in our county. More so than in peer jurisdictions around the country, people are moving to jurisdictions with more affordable and available housing, or aren't just moving here. This has resulted in the loss of key property tax revenue used to pay for needed county services, including schools and infrastructure improvements. Attainable housing strategies won't solve our housing problems overnight, but it will be a new valuable tool to address this challenge by allowing property owners more flexibility to build more housing and more types of housing, especially along our county's major corridors. Current and future residents should be able to choose between buying a single-family home, a duplex, a triplex, a townhouse, or rent in a small apartment building. I want to be clear on something. This proposed zoning change is not a mandate for people to turn their properties into duplexes or townhomes or small apartment buildings. This simply allows for property owners to have the option to build something else and give more people the chance to call Montgomery County home. I want to thank the Planning Department for their comprehensive work on this, the community leaders who have engaged with us during this process to help guide these recommendations, and my colleagues here for their decisive vote to advance to the County Council for final approval later this year. Governor Moore and state legislators are making progress on this problem, and jurisdictions in Northern Virginia have already taken action on attainable housing. It is the time that we take action for the sake of our county. Thank you so much.